Everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. I have an update to share about one of Trump's Capitol insurrectionists. It's time for an episode of Where Are They Now?
Matthew Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
So 58-year-old Kenneth Kelly is a Florida resident. He was seen entering the Capitol and inside the Capitol. He was wearing a Trump snow cap when he did so. Kelly sent text messages to people while he was at the Capitol. In one of them, he wrote, quote, "Inside White House via breaking in windows." He also sent a photo of people scaling the Capitol walls, and he wrote, quote, "Patriots stormed the White House." This is a doctor, you guys. This is a 58-year-old doctor, and he doesn't know the difference between the Capitol and the White House. Anywho, he also wrote, quote, "Broke in while Senate with a little s was in session denating Arizona, though we're hiding under their desks. Forced into recess. Patriots took back our Capitol today." I read that exactly as it was written. I assume he meant that they were debating Arizona, not denating. And clearly, this guy knew that the lawmakers were terrorized by his actions, the actions of others, and he's bragging about it, right? Hence why we call it a domestic terrorist attack. Anyway, he sent another text and he said, quote, "Tree of Liberty was watered today." He failed to mention that it wasn't actually water. Yeah, because they pissed on it. When these people tried to, by force, overturn our votes, those of us who didn't want Donald Trump in office, that's what they did. So anyway, Kelly was ratted out by a relative. Imagine. That person told the FBI that he went to DC, quote, knowing full well they were going to break in. So he was arrested on April 23rd. He was charged with those same 4 misdemeanors that we've seen hundreds of times now: entering restricted building or grounds, 2 counts of disorderly conduct, and then 1 count of parading or demonstrating in a Capitol. So Kelly accepted a plea deal in September. He admitted to the parading charge, and prosecutors were asking for 2 months of house arrest. They also wanted 3 years of probation and 60 hours of community service. Prosecutors felt that because Kelly was boasting after the fact, that he wasn't remorseful for his actions. However, his attorney told the judge, quote, "The defendant's lesson has been learned. His decision to enter the Capitol has cost him his marriage, forced him to sell his family home and live in an RV, deprived him of income for 7 months, and incur substantial legal fees, the loss of custody of his children, and he is facing the loss of being able to practice his profession." Kelly's defense attorney also noted that prior to his arrest, he was working as an emergency room doctor in 2 different hospitals, and he was earning $350,000 a year. But because of this conduct, what she said, quote, "because of his conduct in this offense, he was terminated from that employment." So his attorney claims that he's now working for a community hospital and he's earning only $920 a month. So this guy went from earning approximately $30,000 a month to less than $1,000 a month in income. He lost his home, his wife, his career, and his children, all for Donald Trump and Donald Trump's lies. Here comes the Trump train, right? Woo woo. What they didn't tell these people, I guess, is that everyone who supports him is tied to the tracks. Michael Cohen tried to warn everyone. You guys remember that? He told all of the people in Congress, "I know what you're doing. I did it too. And it's going to end with you behind bars just like me." Anyway, I don't know if the judge felt sorry for Kelly or what the deal was, but he sentenced him to only 60 days of home confinement. He gave him 1 year of probation. And apparently, Kelly had already paid a $500 restitution fee. So there were no other financial penalties imposed. But, I would just love to know if this guy and others like him are still blaming the deep state and the Democrats, or if maybe, just maybe, they've had an epiphany. Maybe they've realized, that while they've lost everything, Donald Trump is off living his life. He's off living on other people's money from all the people donating to him still. He's golfing. He's living large. Which is exactly why I created the intro that I did for this show, to show the juxtaposition of where his supporters are now and where he is now. I don't know. Has anybody woken up and realized that they were completely sold a bill of goods and that he doesn't give a shit about you? I hope so. If you're out there, you want to talk about it, come on the show. You're always welcome. Anyway, guys, I'll let you know if I hear any more. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Take care. I'll talk with you soon.